Hi! Recently, I've been a little obsessed with Kukuran Kingdom's designs and wanted to draw them really bad. So I chose a couple of my faves to draw today. Let's see them. Let's start with one of my most recent faves, Peach Blossom Cookie. I love his design, it's so pretty. From the moment I saw him in the story, I was really excited to draw him. I wasn't very sure about his pose. All I knew was that I wanted his sleeve to be very visible, so I decided to draw his hand touching his face and leaning in a way. Since his sleeve is hiding a significant part of his torso, I got a little confused and it turned out a little weird. I corrected a little bit later, but it still looked a little weird in the end. Sorry, my bad. His hair was very interesting to draw since in the original is a peach. I drew it like a weirdly shaped bun. I might have overdone it a bit, but it looks okay, I guess. I also try to make his hair blowing in the wind, but it's a little subtle in the end. I don't usually draw flowers, and I think it shows. They don't look very dainty. I'm going to practice drawing flowers so next time they look a little better. I started coloring by shading his skin. Since there's not much showing, this was a very quick step. Then I moved to his hair. I started by adding some gradients, referencing the source material. Then on a different layer, I added some shading with the lasso tool and clipped some edges with a brush. Then added some highlights. After that, I started shading his clothing. I used a multiply layer and added basic shadows, mainly to give a little of dimension, to hopefully make his body a little less awkward. I colored the flowers in a very simple way, adding lighter and darker colors based on various references I was looking at. I wanted to add some indications of a background, so I painted some shapes that resembled a peach tree and peach blossoms, blurred them, and added some petals to create movement. I added a layer set to multiply and erased it where I didn't want it to add lighting. I thought his hair looked a little chunky, so I added some hairs to make it look more like hair and fluffy and flowy, I guess. And with that, Peach Blossom Cookie is done. Next, a little interlude. I was not planning to add these to the video, but I liked how they turned out, so I might as well show you, right? I wanted to practice drawing Shadow Milk Cookie, so I drew a simple headshot of him on the left, and I will draw Black Sapphire Cookie on the right. I drew both of them smiling like they're plotting something, I guess. Shadow Milk Cookie's hair was a little tricky since it's a very peculiar hairstyle with the eyes and all that, but I think it turned out okay. I used cel shading for him, and even though it's really simple, I still like how he turned out, especially his eye. I added sparkles in the iris, and I really liked it. So I'm probably going to do this while coloring eyes from now on. For Black Sapphire Cookie, I did things a bit more painterly, and I really liked it too. I mainly focused on painting his jewels, referencing his splash art, and really like how they turned out. Even though these two are pretty simple doodles, I still like them. Our little detour is done, let's keep going. Next is Pure Vanilla Cookie in his Truthless Recluse outfit. I really like this look, so I simply had to draw him. My plan was drawing him like we're looking at it from slightly below, while he's holding his staff and a part of his cape around him for a more dynamic composition, I guess. After my first sketch, I was pretty happy with everything but his hand. I drew it more than 5 times, I think. In the end, it turned out acceptable, I guess. I wanted this picture to have a more dramatic lighting scenario, but didn't want to rely on layer effects like multiply or add for the most part. The lighting is going to be on the top right, so I struggled a bit with his hair trying to make the left side more in shadow. Pure Vanilla Cookie is one of my favorite cookies, both character and design wise. All of his outfits are so cute. He's really cute actually. I love heterochromia, and his hair, his demeanor, everything is so cute. His clothes didn't give me as much trouble as his hair, but the metallic parts took me a little bit because I didn't get the volumes right at first. Funny enough, at first I thought both Pure Vanilla Cookie and Peach Blossom Cookie were girls until I heard their voices and was really shocked because I would have never expected them to be boys. For his eyes, I didn't do much. I simply added a dark gray in the middle, a slightly lighter shade on top, a lighter color in the bottom, and highlights. Even though they're really simple, I really like how they turned out. I did add 2 layers to add a bit of lighting. One with odd to his skin and another one set to color burn, I think, with a really low opacity. I erased it pretty much only where I added the Adler just to make the lighting a little bit more powerful. I added some extra details and Pure Vanilla Cookie is done. Well, here are all of the pictures I made in this video. Which one's your favorite? This time I only drew boys. If you wanna see me only draw girls, you can see this video where I drew every character I got pulling for trivia on Honkai Star Rail. See you there, bye bye!